What is this, you say? Okay, this is a money tree. So that means our topic this week is going to be about savings. Let's see if we got any money here to save up. What's this? Hello! I'm going to put this in my piggy bank. Okay. All right. Okay, so our first tip is going to be about opening a savings account. Okay, now this is a specific type of savings account. You got to make sure it has high interest, so your money just doesn't sit there. You accumulate some type of money as well. So, I mean, if there's a lot of accounts where the banks charge you, so this is kind of like, I think of it like you're charging the bank. They got to pay you to hold your money. Okay, so even if it's like 10 cents more than other banks offer, I'm going to take that 10 cents. Because a lot of these savings account as well, they don't have a fee. So the one I'm using right now is ING. I'm not trying to promote them or anything. I'm just saying, you know, check them out if you want. There's a lot of other banks that offer great savings accounts options as well. Okay, so again, open up a great savings account and put that money in there. There's some of them too that have incentives that if you open an account with them, they give you like $50, $100, $200. Do your research, and even if you're starting off with $5, you're starting. That's the most important thing, okay? So tip numero dos, if that makes sense. Okay, so I have an account. I'm from St. Lucia. I have an account in St. Lucia. Okay, so if you're from a different country, open an account, offshore account, and put that money away. I mean, you're probably not going to want to dip into that because you're going to have to spend like $1,000 on a ticket just to get, what, $100? No. So what I do is I send my grandmother money to hold for me, or my aunt some money to hold for me, and yeah, so that's a great idea too, to put money in a different account. Or if you have a lot of money to put away, you can open up a offshore account in like Switzerland or something, or England, right? And you can access it here in Canada, okay? This is my favorite thing. I invented this thing. I'm going to say I invented it because nobody else knew about it. So, okay, so this is my savings pouch, okay? So I got this pouch at the dollar store. You guys can use envelopes, whatever you want, whatever is more convenient, okay? So this savings pouch, it has, if you look close, it has different sections for denominations, okay? So like I put like my $5, my $10, my $20 in there or whatever and put that away. So this is if you're on a cash budget. I think is very useful so you're not tempted to use a debit card, which we're going to go over soon, okay? So I also use this savings pouch too, like instead of putting 5, 10, 20, 50, I do 3 months of savings in here. So I put like a section for my Metro Pass, a section for my groceries, a section for just my disposable income, and I put that money in away over and over again. Or if I have a particular goal, I want to get this beautiful duvet set that costs like $500, which I know is materialistic, but I love my linens, okay? So I would save like for a year for that, and have a section for that. And a good way to do, too, is to give it to somebody that you really trust, like your mom or your best friend or your cousin, somebody, whoever you want to trust. Like I gave this to my friend last year in the summer because I had a really big goal. I had to save like $2,000-$3,000. So what I did was I put the money away in here in the denominations, and as you see close, if you look close enough, there are two areas that these slips. These are called tracking slips to me. So this is an emergency tracking slip and a deposit tracking slip. So anytime I give her money, I would write down the date and the amount of money I gave her in the deposit slip. And then if it was an extreme emergency, I would meet up with her, take the money out, write it down how much I took out, the date, and make sure I replace that as soon as possible. So that's another great savings tips too. Okay, so yeah, cash budget. Try that out. Or you know what? I saw on a show recently, like people go on a cash budget and putting like their money in mason jars, which is really cute. You can put that on your kitchen counter and whatever you take out. money. You just write it down or replace it as soon as possible. And this is another one I came up with in high school. These are gift cards. So sometimes, you know, we all get in situations where we may be unemployed or something happens, we don't have any money, cash anywhere. I have gift cards of places I love to go shopping, and so I would get, like, if I like to have tea at Second Cup, I would get a $10 gift card and put that away. Or my favorite store to shop is Zara, so I'd get a $50 gift card at Zara, and I would never touch those things unless I'm extremely broke or I'm unemployed or something happens and I don't have any money and I refuse to go to my savings account. I would just pick up my gift card and treat myself for the day. It's a great way to keep your money in your pocket. So think about it, the gift cards. Another one too is, like, if you have a birthday coming up or something, ask your friends, hey, can you give me, instead of giving me like a scarf, can you give me maybe a $5 or $10 Shoppers Drug Mart card? Like, it accumulates over time. So that's another tip. And my favorite one is pretend you don't have a savings account. Are you listening? Pretend you don't have a savings account. So this is how you're going to do it. You're going to have a disposable income. And what a disposable income is, money that you can spend on anything you want and you don't have to touch anything else. Okay? And this is going to be either in cash, or you can have a disposable income in one of your accounts and set up at your bank. Okay? And that's for whenever you want that money. Okay? But it's only going to be a particular amount of money, and once it's gone, it's gone. You can't touch anything else. Okay, unless it's a dire emergency. So, also to try not to use your debit cards or credit cards as, like, you know, they have, a lot of banks have these things where you can have unlimited access to your money, and they charge you like $14, $15 to do that. I came to a point where I refused to pay banks that much money to have my own money. That just, it's weird to me. So, but I mean, if you're rich and you can afford that, or if you can, if not necessarily rich, but if you're okay with that, that's your choice. But me personally, I don't want to pay the bank that much money to hold my money for me and me have access to it. So what I do is I just write down what I know I need for the month, and have a disposable income, take that money out cash and leave whatever in there and do not touch it. Okay, so I hope these saving tips were helpful, and if you guys have any ideas or other saving tips or any topics that you would like me to discuss, please feel free to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate your time, and enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah!